recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman and Ranking Member McHenry. Secretary Carson, I appreciate you taking the time to answer all of our questions today. Having escaped poverty and lived in public housing, you certainly bring an important perspective to many of the housing challenges we're facing today, and we are grateful to have you here. In your June 28 testimony before the Financial Services Committee, you mentioned the issue of the FHA having to deal with what you called very archaic IT. Just last Thursday, HUD received a Federal Information Technology Innovation Award for advancements in data analytics digital transformation, which I'm a little bit familiar with.
Thank you.
Could you expound on some of the things HUD has been working on over the last year to modernize old IT systems? And secondly, in your opinion, what specific things still need to be done in order to bring HUD's IT programs up to date?
Well, you know, still a lot of our platforms are 40 years old. So technology's been left behind. But what we have done is been able to create a dashboard that gives us real-time information about where our grant money is and how it's being spent. And this allows us to provide more flexibility to the various jurisdictions. So that's something that I'm very excited about. In FHA, you know, thanks to Congress, we've been able to at least start updating, you know, our information technology platforms. It's going to take, you know, quite a bit more, and but we're getting there, and that's the important thing, because, you know, we don't want to fall behind all the other servicers, and that puts a lot of taxpayer money at risk, but it also makes us inefficient, and that's something that we want to change as quickly as possible.
Thank you, because I think 40 years ago I was playing Pong, so I'm glad that you say there's some advancements going on here. So thank you for that. And another topic I would like to address are opportunity zones, and the reason there is because I have the biggest district in Virginia. It's actually bigger than 6 states. It's bigger than New Jersey. And we have the most, even though we have one of the 11 districts, I think we have 18% of the opportunity zones throughout the entire state. They were created under the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017 to stimulate economic growth and job creation. Could you discuss some of the things HUD is doing to incentivize, as far as incentivizing economic growth in low-income communities through opportunity zones? And do you see the criteria for designating opportunity zones changing or expanding in the future?
Yeah, you know, we're providing preference points for people who are willing to go into opportunity zones. And, you know, you can buy something there, you can build something there, you can invest in something there. There are a number of mechanisms that you can utilize. We're also providing expertise, people who can help people create programs that will attract other resources into the area, and ways to partner with entities that already exist within the opportunity zone.
And as everybody knows already, I'm very supportive of opportunity zones, especially with the 5th District of Virginia having so many. And we don't have a lot of time, but I think I have one more question here. And I thank you again very much for answering these questions. Over the last several years, we've seen a dramatic increase in natural disasters. In my district particularly, we've been affected by multiple hurricanes and flooding. In your opinion, how would you rate HUD's response to the most recent disasters?
Well, we've had an unprecedented number of disasters since I became the HUD secretary. I hope I haven't caused them, but the fact of the matter is, I think the response has been good. I'm never satisfied with it. That's why I'm always asking, is there something else we can be doing to get these funds out faster? But do recognize that HUD is the long-term entity when it comes to a disaster. SBA, FEMA, Army Corps of Engineers, those are the short-term responders. Having said that, I still want to speed the process up. So the whole concept of codification in certain arenas is a good concept. Taking out unnecessary steps, a very good concept. And I would personally like to get it down to, you have a disaster, 6 months, you've got everything you need.
Thank you, Secretary Carson, very much, and I yield my time.
Okay.
The gentlewoman from California, Ms. Porter, is recognized for 5 minutes.
Good afternoon.